Victoria's Ombudsman has found state government neglect of prison facilities means too many inmates can still hang themselves. George Brower has also found current overcrowding is putting both prisoners and prison staff at risk. James Bennett reports.
2 decades after moves to make jail cells suicide-proof, the Ombudsman found prisoners can still hang themselves in Victoria's prisons.
38% of prison cells in Victoria still have hanging points, and that is absolutely alarming.
The Ombudsman's self-initiated investigation found 1,236 cells housing 1,650 prisoners have hanging points. 11 of the $50 million to fix the problem was diverted, the remainder squandered. The watchdog claims that's contributed to 6 suicides in the last 5 years, but the Minister says George Brower's findings exaggerate the problem.
All prisoners who are at immediate risk of suicide are placed in cells where there are no hanging points.
The Ombudsman says 38% growth in the prison population over the last decade is to blame, singling out overcrowded police holding cells.
People are being held in places not designed for that purpose and being cared for by people not trained to do it.
The previous Labor government grossly neglected and grossly underinvested in the correction system.
There was a lot done in regards to hanging points during Labor's time in government, but the reality is this government has now been in power for almost a full term and it has put enormous pressure on the prison system.
Labor points the finger at the government's changes to sentencing and parole laws.
I make no apologies for the fact there are fewer parolees on the streets now.
The government says while it's implementing many of the Ombudsman's recommendations, removing every hanging point is simply too expensive. James Bennett, ABC News, Melbourne.